It was suddenly out of the blue.
Yeah, because at one point you thought maybe Australia would fancy the chances.
But again, Australia,
In recent
third
times.
consecutive match we have seen. Although this will not count. 2 matches against England, one warm-up against India.
Explain what has Australia been doing? Because 29 of 3 overs,
16 of 10.
18 of 2 overs,
Yes.
and then
You lose by
11 of
6.
last over. In all those scenarios, Australia
It was
was
16
a
of
favorite
two,
to
actually, but
win.
Yes. Similar template as to what happened in the England T20Is. Okay-ish start, great middle overs.
And then in the death.
Towards in the death, you just collapse and choke.
What happened in the death?
On it.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
My mic
yeah.
was on, by the way, while I was buying this coffee.
No, we've gone live some 30 seconds ago.
Yes. So, I mean, how could you explain a team when Aaron Finch was doing so well, 76?
I met one of the anchors. So we were discussing about, how the digital and television.
I know who you met. I can tell you with this only. As soon as you said digital and television, I know who you met.
Huh? Who?
India Today?
Yeah. Pooja Shami.
Yeah, got it.
Because she was the one.
Yeah, because
Morning
she's
was.
doing, yeah, and she's doing a lot of digital. That's why I got,
So a lot of things were said. So I just was wondering. I hope.
We'll know soon enough. Our commenters will let us know if anything untoward was said.
Anurag will have to find that out.
We will
So
find.
India have beaten the world champions.
Yes.
And tournament favorites Australia.
Shami.
But my point is, should we be looking at this result very seriously?
No.
Or no. But I'm saying, what if it was the other way around? What if India had been on the losing streak?
Still
I would have still not looked at it.
You wouldn't have?
No.
No, because people would say if India had lost, you guys would have come out and started criticizing.
No. History is evident. You cannot look at warm-up games very seriously at all.
Again, just look at 2021. India thumped both Australia and England.
And England.
And then what happened?
Yes.
Doesn't really
So
matter.
then, if you believe in past history, what happens, what doesn't, well, then tell you it's not great science, because every time India does well in warm-up games, it doesn't really augur well.
And bilateral.
That era of 2013 is over, when India did well in the warm-ups and they won the Champions Trophy. That era is done. Now this is a different era altogether.
The era of.
The era of unpredictability. You may be bilateral and warm-up kings, but that doesn't assure you that you won T20 World Cup.
It's Vikrant Jadhav's birthday.
sir.
Wish him
Happy birthday, Mumbai Road.
He's got a birthday gift from Team India, but don't take it as a big gift. The actual gift is when the tournament starts.
Yes.
So, but I think it's a good start for India. I mean, having won this warm-up game, they tried a few things. And interestingly, I was not of the opinion that you should go with Shami towards the end, coming out
me too.
raw from COVID, not having played any game, not even like a practice game. The warm-up game comes straight in, that too the final over, and boy was he on the money, man. Perfect. 4 wickets.
Yeah,
4 wickets.
I think we should give him the hat trick.
No, because he got the.
He could do the Malinga also. 4 and 4.
Run out was him.
Yeah,
only.
4 and
so
4.
he got 1 catch, 2 bowls, 1
And a
run.
run.
One run.
All he only did.
Yep.
Though you could argue that in the run out there was a help by the keeper also.
Yes,
No,
DK.
but does that mean that Shami is playing the first match of this World Cup for India?
So I
Well,
was
Vijay Shankar thinks, sir.
I was reading Rohit Sharma's comments. I don't know if you read in that
Press
captain's press conference, where he said that whatever they've seen of Rohit, and it must have been 1 or 2 practice sessions only, not more than that, because he was in Brisbane, right?
Exactly.
They moved. Must be 1 or 2 practice sessions. He said he's looking good. And I was a bit surprised, saying that in 1 practice session, how would you know he's looking good?
Oh, in one of those practice sessions, he had Dinesh Karthik clean bowled.
No, but in practice session, batsmen are also trying various things. So I don't know whether you take those clean bowls seriously, because batsmen don't put a price on their wicket. But here, the way he bowled, and he bowled in the depth, which has not been his forte, his strength or something that he does very well.
Yep.
No, but although I am still skeptical whether Shami will play that first game on 23rd.
Will you play? Let's go around the room and find
I
out.
would have played.
So who
if
will be your 3 fast bowlers?
Shami, Arshdeep and Bhuvi.
Shami, Bhuvi, Harshal also, because he did well in this. Harshal and Bhuvi. Those are my 4 pacers.
Because I also
Arshdeep
have
is out.
Arshdeep, Bhuvi, Shami and Harshal.
Hardik is
You're
out.
playing 4. I'm talking about 11. You'll play 4. Where is the space to? The one spinner goes out.
And then Hardik.
Hardik, I don't think he'll bowl.
Arey, he
No, I
bowled
would
was
bowl.
very
Why
quick
bowling?
today.
He is in the side because
I know he
Yeah,
can
no,
offer
no.
that depth, but
No, I think he'll bowl, and I think you're
okay.
going-
If not Harshal,
it is
then
because Hardik is there in this 11 in this squad. That is the reason why India went in with only 4 fast bowlers initially. I'm talking about. So
Yes.
earlier it was Bumrah.
What do you mean initially? Even now they have 4 only.
Yeah, still 4. Shami in 4. Yeah. So I think that was the luxury that is the luxury that Hardik gives to this Indian team. And so Hardik. So
No, he went for runs today, by the way, but certain deliveries are really quick.
What I feel now is there could be a doubt as far as spinners are concerned. Now,
So you're going with him.
no.
only one spinner I'm playing.
So
No, he
who's the
can.
spinner who's going
Chahal.
out?
Chahal.
Chahal is
out.
playing, but Aksar is going out.
No, you're batting at the end and number 7
Then
is going to be who's
you're
going to be.
at number 6? You're done with your batting.
Harshal is at number 7.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I mean, DK
No.
at 6.
That's it.
Yeah,
Harshal-
Harshal at 7.
That's it.
That's a bowler. So you're playing 5 full pacers. No.
But Harshal can tong the
that
bat
won't
around.
happen.
He can
that
do
won't
it.
happen.
He can
That
tong
won't
that.
happen.
And remember, this is Australia. You have bigger grounds here. And to an extent,
See, you got Buffer till Bhuvi, number 8.
he. I don't know whether.
No, it's a valid.
I don't. Yes, he has a point. He has a point. But the problem with what you are saying, the combination. A, you're batting. You have a longish tail.
Yes.
2, fielding.
Yeah.
Fielding by the way.
this
Shami
game.
is not the best.
Yeah.
Shami, Harshal, because Akshar is one of the better fielders, by the way.
Yeah.
Akshar in this team is one of the better fielders. Now, who all fielders do you have? You're saying Shami, you're saying Harshal, you're saying Bhuvi. Okay, then you have Yuzi Chahal. Then you have fifth. Who was your fourth fast bowler?
Arshdeep.
Arshdeep. Okay.
Arshdeep is pedestrian in the field also.
Okay. Now.
No, but he's
Now-
not. He's quick. He's
So
not
today
slow.
he struggled. Trying to get the ball in. I mean, he was trying to.
If you ask me, he's better than.
Yeah, he's
better than the
Better than, let's
other
say, Shami.
other 4
Better than
that
Ashwin.
Other 4 that I counted.
And Shami.
Ashwin.
and Shami. Yeah.
Then you also have your batsmen.
Yeah.
Even they are not great fielders except for
Virat
maybe
Kohli.
Virat Kohli, Surya. Hardik is very good.
Yeah.
KL you can say is safe.
KL is a safe fielder. Yeah.
DK is a wicket keeper, and that too not an exceptional wicket keeper, by the way. You have to admit it.
Yeah.
He's a very good combination as a batsman in the death and a wicket keeper. But if you look at him solely for wicket keeping, he's not
isn't.
great.
Yeah, clearly Father
Today
Time
also
is caught
he
up. Father
dropped.
Time is
Today
caught
you
up,
must
sir.
have seen one of the visuals where Pant's right knee was
Yeah, he
really
was
very heavily-
He was
He
icing
had
that.
put
Icing.
ice, yeah.
That's also
No,
an-
so you are going with 4 fast bowlers, 1 spinner.
Yes.
And 1 spinner that plays is Yuzi Chahal.
Yuzi Chahal.
So then Ashwin is out.
Yeah.
Akshar is out, which means Siddharth's batting is
till number 8.
Hazrat. Where
Till number 8.
what?
Bhuvi.
Arey, Bhuvi,
Arey,
you're not
yaar,
counting
Bhuvi,
Bhuvi
Harshal,
and
you can't count as
You
batsmen.
can count them at 1 batsman combined.
They can give you runs here and there.
Exactly. And by the way, this is Australia.
Batting.
You have to have that power and timing both for the ball to clear the boundary.
Yeah.
So see what happened today. KL Rahul was batting so well with that new ball. He got out at the boundary, and I think that too a couple of steps inside the boundary.
KL.
Yeah.
Rohit also, and that
DK
too,
too.
and that
DK
too.
but DK at the
Even Rohit Sharma, and that too against the spinners, by the way. Virat got out to a faster bowler. I think Mitchell Stark got
Mitchell
out.
Stark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
trying to pull.
Yeah, he was trying to pull at the boundary.
Yeah.
So these are big boundaries. Here you will have to because there will be a stage. I think maybe you are 6 down. For example, you are 6 down, and as you said, Harshal is batting with, for example, Bhuvi. Now here either you can hit boundaries or you can find gaps, convert ones into twos. Now your faster bowlers, do they have that ability to convert ones into twos or into threes? These are big grounds, and we saw that.
Yeah, I mean, see, my major concern is India's batting is such, you may not need 7 and 8 to contribute that much.
But by that logic, look at England. I think they have on paper the strongest batting with no flaws, and they bat till number 8 with Chris Wokes coming in at 8. Number 9 is Adil Rashid, who has scored a ton in county cricket.
I think Rashid's 10. The batting is still
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then number 11 is Wood, who scored a test 50.
Yeah. Their batting though you can't come.
Siddharth, you're not completely off. But the problem now at this stage with this Indian team is it's a jigsaw puzzle. It has to, a piece has to fit in where it is meant to be. That's the problem. We
can't change the puzzle now.
Exactly. So the balance has to be perfect and has to be maybe same every time and all the time.
See, we will come to know where Shami will play the first game if he bowls his full quota against New Zealand day after tomorrow.
Nothing you get to know with these sides.
Exactly.
As I said, analyzing chess openings is far easier than predicting the Indian
his team, he is playing, Shami is playing 4 fast bowlers, only 1 spinner. Okay, your team, you pick 3 fast bowlers. You got Harshal out.
I said my first 2 choices would be.
No, Harshal is out in your team.
Yeah, so first 2 choices would be Shami and
Bhuvi.
Shami and Arshdeep. And then a toss up between Bhuvi
Who are you going with?
I might just go with Bhuvneshwar Kumar.
Bhuvi. So those are 3 and 2 spinners then. In Akshar has to be 1 because of batting. And second spinner.
And then you can toss up between Ashwin and
why toss?
No, I'm putting Yuzi there. I have eyes closed.
Yeah, Yuzi has to be there. But I'm saying, Team Indian. See, going by what happened today, I was assuming that Shami is not starting for the Indian team. He's not starting against Pakistan.
But now have you changed your mind after?
No, you said, who are you going in?
No. But okay, fine. You are going to go with Shami. But I'm saying, I agree with you that when we saw Shami not play, okay, then I got to know that everyone will get a chance to bowl.
Yep.
Then I thought maybe Shami will. In which case I thought he may come with a new ball because you are not going to play fixed 11. I thought they will have something. So he didn't come. And then at that time I thought maybe the team has decided that he will be too raw after COVID, not too much time. So may not be the best time to play him in the first game. Maybe second warm-up game we'll see him. And I doubt he'll play. But now the fact that they bowled him in the last over, and he's bowled well, and I think the fact that they bowled him in the last over means that they've got an eye that he'll be the guy who bowls around. Now convinces me that he will play against Pakistan. But I am talking about team, not my team. Team will play him.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You still think Harshal, Arshdeep and Bhuvi will play? No, from team's point of view.
Quite possible. Otherwise, Shami would have played today.
But he bowled last over.
But going by
last over.
Going by Rohit Sharma as a captain, there are times when he's not too bothered about the result, which he should be. Because you remember that game, because he just wanted to, maybe I'm assuming, maybe he just wanted to test Shami because he hasn't seen Shami, by the way. I don't think they've had
recently.
They've not had any open nets so far in Australia. So he's not seen. Whatever little he would have seen of Shami would be in the nets. Now, A, he would have wanted to see Shami. B, he would have wanted to give Shami some confidence, bowl in an actual match, practice match. C, you would remember Avesh Khan bowled that final over that Rohit gave. He said that, I just wanted to see Avesh.
Yeah.
Whether he's made for this, we wanted to put him under the pump, and India lost that game. So maybe, not always Rohit goes for the result. Goes as in, the result is not always in the. He just wants to see.
Now, result will be now when you play Pakistan.
And this though is a practice game. Here, result would not have mattered even.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. That's why he bowled Shami at the death.
Yeah.
Shane, your team as of today. Your team and what do you think the team will make?
But just.
Yeah.
So how many overs did Akshar bowl today? 0.
But
going by that logic, even Akshar doesn't start.
Why?
No,
so that was a question, by the way. Interesting question. There is a question. I missed out the name. A gentleman said, "Is there a possibility then that Ashwin plays ahead of Akshar?" I have a different. Akash Bhardwaj is asking that. I have a different take on this. I think it is all the more reason telling us that Akshar is playing. because he knows that Akshar has to play. I'll tell you why. Because of that same batting thing. As soon as you remove Akshar from there, your batting is gone. I'm not saying he's the best match winner that you have with the bat or he's some great Don Bradman. No. Your balance can only come with two all-rounders. One is Hardik Pandya. You need a second one in Akshar Patel. That's why in Asia Cup, he was not even in contention because Jadeja got out, came straight, had to make your team.
Correct.
So why I think they made both Ashwin and Yuzi bowl is because it will be a toss-up between them.
You are absolutely
And
right.
Akshar
This
is
is exactly what I was also referring to earlier.
Yeah.
That Akshar should be a sure shot in that because of the advantage that he gives to, or the balance that he provides to the batting, bowling, everything. Then
With the
it
bat.
could be a toss up between, as Nikhil said.
That's what I think. That's what they're going to do. Akshar is definitely playing. So your team?
No, I'm going with that only. I would go with, I think Harshal misses out. So you have Bhuvi, Shami and Arshdeep. Arshdeep I want there because of course that left arm plus good in any phase. And as for that Akshar point, another reason why he stays is because if you bring in Ashwin in his place, 7 right-handers.
Yeah.
You
He's
need
a
one
left-hander
left-hander.
for sure. That's what he said, the balance that he brings. You need a left-hander for sure. By the way, I don't know, most of us, apart from Siddharth, have Harshal out of the 11. But are we being a
Not
bit...
Harshal, Akshar.
No, sorry. I said apart from Siddharth, all of us have Harshal out. No?
Okay, Harshal.
है ना, out. He's the one who's gone with 4 fast bowlers, so he's got. So aren't we being unfair to Harshal because probably today we're talking about Shami's over, but maybe the
the
game was
19th
set up
over,
with
19th
19th
over.
over by Harshal Patel and 19th over India's actually healed. They lose a lot of runs. How many runs did he give in that?
7 runs he gave in that.
And he got the wicket of
19th over.
This is what we all are saying. This is what Siddharth.
Yeah, but I'm saying, are we being unfair?
For all that we know,
He starts, you're saying.
see, he's the only player, by the way, he's the only player who's virtually played every game in the last couple of months.
Correct.
He's the only bowler, fast bowler. Everybody has been given rest.
Bhuvaneshwar also.
Ever since he came back, by the way, since he came back,
Yeah.
you know, he's the only bowler and he's being tested. He's being tested as a bowler, as for his fitness also. So maybe, see, out of the blue, he was sitting there in NCA in Bangalore. He was recuperating from that rib injury or whatever it was besides a rib. So they got him specially.
What was besides rib?
No, it could be in some other niggle also. So they got him specially for the World Cup. Now they've got him. You never know. Maybe he is, is in your starting 11 and not Shami. This is what we are thinking, that Shami should be there.
No, but I'm saying for us, I agree that maybe the team management still goes with him. But I'm saying most of us have Harshal out. I'm saying today he's set. By the way, I think he had a good last practice game. The first one he got hammered.
At the Wacker, he did have that. Yep.
The last practice game also, I think he returned with figures of 6 or something economy, which isn't bad.
Yep.
And today he got his that deceiving Yorkers and the slow one right.
Slow ball, correct.
You had Aaron Finch, who was batting, by the way, on 70 plus, like
Imagine.
man in
And
form.
got deceived.
He got deceived by that slow ball. So Harshal also coming good. By the way, you know how the mood changes. I was just looking at my social media feed. Majority, 90% of comments were while the match was on. India's bowling is gone. We cannot win the World Cup. Bowling is finished. Suddenly it's changed. Those 2 overs.
I'm again saying we are making a big mistake. By
Or 3 overs.
Yeah.
Arshdeep, Harshal and Shami.
No, the 29, they needed 29 of 18, they went to 18 of 12. Then okay, that 11 overs was okay, but 7 runs in the
19.
and 4 runs in the 20th. Those 2. But again, let us again make that same mistake. Okay, this bowling is going to win us the World Cup. Done and dusted.
No, but
we are in for a rude
tell me
shock.
which bowling, by the way, today you had Stark, na? And Richardson
Cummins.
and everyone, Cummins, got hammered. Na?
Got hammered.
India also hammered. Them KL Rahul hammered. Them Suryakumar Yadav. And they are the same bowlers who got hammered against England also.
Correct.
Yes.
So which is the bowling unit? Maybe we have to see one. If we have expectations on the batsmen that we need to get 190,
Looking at the-
then we have to be a bit easy on the bowlers. Na?
Then
We
we-
can't say that the bowlers are going to just be giving away whatever, 6 runs and over.
If warm-ups are the ultimate indicator, then the best bowling unit is South Africa. They bundled New Zealand out for 97 today and they won by 9 wickets. With
But there's
Keshav,
one warm up, na.
but still, that
What
is.
did Keshav Maharaj?
Keshav Maharaj took 3 wickets.
Okay.
Rabada bowled only 1 over, got 1 wicket. Parnell got 2 wickets. Jansen got a wicket. So they bowled 9 bowlers today.
What are the chances that batting teams do that? Okay, let's not get runs against this bowler so that he continues to play in the tournament.
False sense of security, like what you said.
Unless maybe that doesn't happen because most of these teams are not in the same group.
Yeah, they are
Exactly.
not. the same.
So it doesn't really serve the purpose now.
Yep.
Because let's say, assuming conspiracy theory that you play in a certain way so that he plays, but by the time you get to meet them in the semis, by the time they would have played so many games that
Yep.
the team would have figured out
it
everything.
out exactly. So this is the only warm-up game that Australia are playing. They are not playing any other games until 22nd.
No, they've already played one, no?
No,
Today
this is
was
the
their
first
first?
one.
Before this,
Australia.
Australia, yeah,
they
that's the
played
first one.
the 3 T20.
And they played a full series, yeah.
They
against
played
England.
three
That's enough warm
They
up.
played 5 T20Is prior to this warm-up.
2 against West Indies.
They lost 2 against England.
Yeah, and could have lost the third.
Could have lost the third.
There was a question, let's take that. Somebody said, between Ashwin and Yuzi, who are you going with?
Use it,
Use it.
hell.
Yuzi.
Hands down, Yuzi.
Ashwin,
Uzi, of course, you know.
why,
that.
of course.
It's pretty.
Is there a bias there?
Yes,
Are you going
there
to be
is.
Maybe he's
like
got a
Maybe
mental
it's
block
a
against
figure.
Ashwin. He's
Are
got a
you going to
mental
be a-
block.
No, there is a bias.
Oh, was it a Twitter?
Of course, no. Bias is that I would always want to have a bowler who can pick wickets for me.
No personal bias or?
No, it is personal bias, as in because I think that Yuzi Chahal is better suited to bowl in these conditions and in T20 cricket because wrist spinner.
Variation, something that Ashwin
No, Ashwin has
tries
more
but doesn't
variation.
succeed. Tries but doesn't succeed.
No, I think right now it's very close, by the way. Huh? It's not as
Yes,
one-sided.
I agree,
as it
I
is
agree.
Between Ashwin
I agree.
and
I think Chahal has the
maybe I'll wait for another
Warm up.
tomorrow, day after tomorrow at the Gabba.
because I've seen one thing. Yuzi Chahal also, like Shikhar has to keep proving himself in ODI. Yuzi also has to keep proving himself in
T20s.
T20s again and again. 1 or 2 bad games, then he comes under scrutiny. So yes, West Indies lost. I know a lot of
Losing,
you.
yes.
No, almost gone now. But can they win from 79 for 7?
Definitely not.
Man, now Group B is becoming the
But
group
that-
of death again.
What that does is
And by
that
the way,
if
Sri
you're
Lanka-
going to get Sri Lanka in our group, then it's good that West Indies goes out. Now you can't have
Yeah.
both West Indies and Sri Lanka in our group.
But A2B1, na, luckily. It's A2B1 in our group.
Yeah.
So, you'll get either Ireland or Zimbabwe if West Indies go by this trend.
second. Yeah.
No, but
I think Zimbabwe may be favorites there to come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've actually been.
Man, but Scotland's win against the West Indies.
till yesterday, I was just wondering, last evening, that we all thought that this is perhaps the easier group. If Sri Lanka also joins this group, West Indies would also be there.
It would be like what 2021 was
No.
for the opposing group.
People said that this will be Asia Cup only. Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan.
And see, I understand that you would.
West Indies would be outsiders if they make.
And South Africa.
Unless is there a Asian team in that side? No.
No.
Scotland, West
Scotland, West Indies, Zimbabwe, Ireland.
Indies. No. So any one outsider.
Yeah.
And
UAE,
South Africa, of course.
UAE, Netherlands were the other two in the other group.
So you will only get
Luckily, just
mini Asia Cup you're going to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would expect India to beat. I can't say if you would expect.
Now you can't
India
say
You
to-
can't say that. You can't say that.
You cannot.
No, but
I think Bangladesh is something that you expect because Bangladesh is really dipped.
Bangladesh 2021 World Cup lost all 5 matches. Lost all matches in the Asia Cup. Tri-series right now they
Yeah.
played. Lost all matches.
I think that is that one easy match you're going to get.
That's
Sydney.
a walking, talking win.
Yeah.
See, you just need DK in that game. That's it. He'll kill Bangladesh off. He's made a reputation of killing Bangladesh.
And if still Sri Lanka top and you get a Namibia or whatever.
But to be fair,
Netherlands.
Namibia looked really good yesterday.
Yeah,
And
but-
they have left out
good
three
fielding.
But then Indian batsmen come to the party.
Yeah.
points.
A certain KLR comes to the
All
party
in.
quite often.
They'll score 200 plus.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm hoping no complaints about KL Rahul's strike rate today.
172.
odd. That was very, very good to watch.
Timing the ball really, really
Telling you,
well.
he can turn it on. Meet Soni is saying you're not talking about Virat's fielding, by the way. Outstanding.
Yeah,
Huh?
absolutely.
Two very crucial bits of fielding.
One run out.
And that catch.
And the other catch
Cummins.
though was.
Amazing.
But that he's still the best fielder
is this
in the squad.
the jersey for?
No, this is
that's
the
a
warm-up
warm-up
jersey.
Yeah. Today
No
Shaheen
way
Shah
they were
Afridi, is
blue.
Shaheen Shah Afridi playing?
Yeah, he is.
Talking to Babar.
He is playing.
those visuals-
Shadab is captaining, by the way.
I saw.
So no,
Babar is not
no
playing.
Babar Azam.
Yeah, Shadab was captaining.
Okay, Babar will play only against Afghanistan. That's the one warm-up game that they have remaining. Or he'll come lower down the order. They'll try Babar Azam today lower down the order.
Why not?
Imagine that the warm-up game will also have an edge. Pakistan, Afghanistan.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. After what
their,
happened in the Asia Cup?
game in
Yeah.
Sharjah.
Yep.
There is silence in the jungles. Aditya Suryavanshi is saying, have you been to any?
The silence in the jungle.
only one who was in the
is a
jungle
proof that
recently was
king
this
is
man.
back.
I was
Was
there.
there silence?
Well, when rain falls heavily, it's not silent anymore. It's pretty scary.
But the king is back.
When was the king ever? When did the
King
king
is
ever
back
leave?
for a while now.
Virat's fielding ever scrutinized?
Exactly.
I want to know.
Fitness is batting.
He may have had the costliest drop of the decade about 8 years ago. Okay, he dropped McCullum on 9. He went on to score 302, and you lost the series therein. So that's okay. But otherwise, his fielding is generally good. Virat's.
Outstanding. He's one of the best.
Yeah.
But I think your worry from today's game is that you had a great start. I think 100 odd in the 10.
You should have crossed
and
it.
on the
200.
back end, you only got 80 odd, even though you had 8 wickets in hand.
Yes. Same with Australia. I think as the ball gets older, I think it's much more difficult
Softer.
to.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, you need power hitters. Teams like England, even Australia for that matter, they have power hitters. So when the ball gets softer, these are bigger boundaries.
Yes.
You need those.
Which is why South Africa's batting actually has an
By
edge.
the way, today that DK shot, I thought he timed it really well. I thought it was
Ashnagar
6. No,
the one
the
which
one
he
he got
got
out.
out.
Okay, yeah.
But
Timed it really
Yes,
well.
yes.
I thought it
Maxwell
was
at the
going on.
boundary.
But Maxwell got it. So, I mean, the boundaries are huge.
Yes.
I mean, even the
Any
Cummins
other
shot,
ground that we had been playing up until now, it would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
even Kohli's
80
catch of
meters.
Cummins, perfectly
Yeah,
timed
actually,
shot.
even,
Nothing
yeah.
wrong
It's
with
80
the shot.
meters. The straight boundary at the Gabba is 80 meters.
That's still shorter compared to the side on.
Yeah.
Where that DK shot was, I thought it was going to clear, but it went to the boundary. I think India also got that advantage. Who got caught there on Arshdeep's bowling? Got again.
Maxwell was it? No, Maxwell was edged.
Edge to
Did he get-
DK.
That was the Bhuvaneshwar got him, na?
Yeah. Bhuvaneshwar.
No, other match.
Yeah,
Scorecard?
you got caught in the deep.
Niche.
Arshdeep's bowling. Go down.
Kohli.
Stoinis.
Stoinis.
Caught Kohli.
Caught Kohli, yeah.
In the deep. Also,
Deep mid wicket he was caught at,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the grounds are really big. Yeah, it's not easy.
7006.
Today, by the way, we're talking about the second half when India got 80 odd with 8 wickets in hand, and that is considering that Suryakumar Yadav was on fire.
Yes.
With an outstanding
To be
strike.
fair,
at the end.
he had like 4 dot balls he played out towards the end where he was.
Right.
Yeah.
After he got
he
hit
tried a
from the
bit too
helmet.
much in that, and Richardson yet again cutters into the pitch.
Richardson is such an underrated bowler.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll start though.
No,
He
not,
won't
not a
start.
chance. Not a chance. Hazelwood, Stark, Cummins are your 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Sridhar Deshpande makes a valid point. Why does Finch get back to form against India only? Remember, like the 15 complete drought and against India in semis.
No, didn't Finch score 100 in the opening game against England? And then he started well against New Zealand, but then he had a drought in that. Came back down with that 80 against India. Yeah.
But the semis, I remember Smith
Smith
and
105.
Maxwell
Yeah.
later.
And Johnson with that cameo 27 of
Blasted
9.
it. But Finch actually was that one weak link in Australia, but now has got runs. You've given him confidence.
I think the second other weak link I would have said would have been Maxwell because he has that ability to just throw away his wicket.
Actually, Maxwell has been struggling.
Yeah, he's been struggling. We were doing the SWOT yesterday, 2022. Maxwell's strike rate 113. Maxwell.
And he's not
113.
scored over 100 runs.
Today also he got few, but then he was struggling in UZ.
Yeah. he
Trying
was.
to.
He always does that. He'll overcompensate against his
I
spinner
mean,
and then
look at Maxwell's form. Hits a reverse sweep straight onto his left side of the eye. Hits a reverse sweep straight onto his eye.
So he got 81. Smith got 105.
Yes.
And then there was Maxwell.
Johnson 27 of 9.
3 or 4.
Faulkner 21 or 12. No, that Australian team was
Yeah.
different gravy.
I mean, Johnson, he was the one who changed the game totally. He got Kohli out for the pull shot, top edge the pull, and Rohit inside edge.
Who Pakistan opening with? Shan Masood.
Ah,
Oh, interesting.
So no Rizwan or Babar. They're like, these guys have batted enough.
They batted enough.
against
They take most of the balls anyway.
England.
So the most inconsequential matches, would their middle order finally gets to bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Shan Masood was the other guy.
Yeah.
That is.
Is it Hyder Ali?
I have no idea.
No, it's not Heather. Could be Heather actually.
Another
Shan Masood.
This is a
helmet.
Wow. Shan Masood, strike rate 125 against this England bowling lineup. All the best.
It'll be fun.
Very much. Whereas England are playing with their full strength team.
Yeah, they are. Well, they want to continue that momentum.
What is it? Iftikhar?
No, not Iftikhar.
not
That's not
Iftikhar.
Iftikhar. No.
I think it's Heather.
There's an R at the end is what I can see.
E-
Yeah,
B-
it
E-
has to be
R.
Heather. Yeah,
Iftikhar,
yeah, it has to be
Heather
Heather. Yeah.
Heather Ali and Shan Masood. Brilliant. Oh man. So India's next game now is
Now
19th.
Aditya is saying also Stoinis weakling.
Not true. Today he was poor, but generally through the year he's been striking at about 170.
72.
They don't have that culture of side strain. Australia.
Stoinis, I
Shall
don't
we-
think. But yes, in the last 3 games, whenever Stoinis has been there in that series against England, he has struggled to finish games off.
But then that's been true for him through the year. Remember,
Through the
even for
year.
Lucknow
IPL
Super
also,
Giants,
yeah.
He used to be coming in at death and would struggle.
Yes.
So he has that problem. Huh?
Shovik is saying you are not talking about Kohli's free
We
hit.
just did.
We did.
Shovik.
Trouble joined us late.
He is perhaps the best in the Indian team. If that makes you happy.
He is Undertaker rising at WrestleMania. Oh. But remember, someone called him Undertaker and Brock Lesnar at the same time.
Okay, let's take anime fans' question. DK's innings today, what did you make of it? I think it was too small an inning to form
20
an
or
opinion.
14. He had 7 overs to bat.
Yeah.
And to be fair, there was nothing wrong with the shot he played.
Yeah.
No, I thought it would have been a 6 runs
Exactly,
down. It was a
exactly.
well-connected shot. You went across outside
And
off,
honestly-
flicked it towards the boundary, got caught in the deep.
And honestly, I don't mind any batsman getting out if they're playing an attacking shot. It's T20.
Yeah.
You have to go for it.
Yeah. Unless you do the same thing. But I prefer him batting ahead of Akshar as he did today.
I like-
think that
yeah,
is
like
the
today.
better way to
Yep.
go. So Parminder has picked his bowler. He's gone with Shami, Bhuvi, Harshal, Yuzi and Akshar.
So
Which I
No
think-
Arshdeep.
Fair
Oh, he's
enough.
not going with Arshdeep.
He's not gone with Arshdeep.
You think that's a possibility? It is a possibility. No?
I think Harshdeep has been one of the better bowlers recently.
But he has been, I agree.
Yeah.
But could he
Plus
be the,
again, left arm.
Left arm, you need that left
You
arm.
need that left arm. Huh?
But yeah, as I said, let us not be surprised if that happens.
Giant Slayer is saying Siri is very condescending.
What is condescending?
You.
He
What is
insults. He insults before
Who have I
commenting.
insulted?
I don't know. Must have.
I know. Giant Slayer, you have to
Please.
tell me who have I insulted. I don't insult people.
Please throw more light.
Yeah, please throw more
Shed
light.
some light.
Who did I insult?
Shubham is saying Shami is looking threatening. I will go with Shami, Bhuvi, Arshdeep, Harshal, and Yuzi. So he's gone with your team, Siddharth.
Yeah.
Harshal and Akshar are same in batting.
No, not.
No.
We're
Nah,
very harsh
Akshar
on
is a
Akshar, right?
better batter, I do admit it, but Harshal has that power hitting also, but he's very inconsistent.
Also, DK keeping his bat, go with Pant. Pant, unfortunately.
I don't think
no.
that will happen.
No, I think Pant is not starting in this
No, no,
T20
No,
world.
definitely not. Now
Unless
they've
something
made it
happens to
very
DK.
clear
Yeah.
with their selection. He's not. Unless some batsman is not available and he comes in as a batsman.
Yeah.
then- but right
That is
now-
not happening. I think your batting is sorted. Only your bowling combination you have to figure out in the match. against
Aditya is
Pakistan.
asking what's the thought process behind not bowling Shami much?
I think once bitten, twice shy. They overbowled Bumrah, stress fracture.
No, he's just come
But then
back.
he's coming out of fitness, like he's got COVID, so it's not.
No, I think maybe they wanted to ease him in and not like directly get him to bowl multiple overs. Just ease him in. Maybe next game you'll see him.
You'll
bowl a
see
few
much more of Shami then. Yeah.
Possible.
King Kohli will be the man of the tournament. Aditya says
I
very
agree.
well could be.
Maybe. Yes.
I agree.
You agree? We'll keep this clip.
Man of the tournament, at least.
If he's not, then
no,
we'll-
I'm saying he'll be the leading scorer for India.
Okay. Because man of the tournament to pick is a very tough call.
Yes.
To pick
It's a
it
very big
so
call.
quickly.
317 runs.
What does he mean? This WWE reference that Shami's bowling is like John Cena. No
John
one-
Cena's catchphrase is "You can't see me."
You
so
can't
no one
see
really
me.
saw his bowling
Did you
coming
see the
through.
no ball?
Ben Stokes, no?
And it was not picked.
Oh
They didn't pick the no ball.
my god.
Yeah. See, Shami's been called.
Just go up a bit, Anurag.
There are 3 WWE references now.
Brock
Cena,
Lesnar,
Brock
Undertaker.
Lesnar and Undertaker. All 3 contradictory of each other.
Go up, go up. Go up. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. Okay, wait. what is Wheel of Time saying? Any good analyst always uses nuance, not hyperbole. Shami was always a super fast bowler in any format. I despair of the team management selection calls. We need reform.
To be fair, we had been screaming ourselves hoarse on Shami for months.
Exactly. I think you should just go to the day he was not in contention for Asia Cup also when he didn't get picked. I think the one platform that really spoke in Shami's favor was Sports Today, despite getting a lot of abuse from a lot of you saying that, have you seen how many runs he leaks, have you seen his T20 record,
Seen his death
and
bowling
we
stats.
gave you a lot of stats. I think we did a separate video on just that, explaining his stats and why we think that he's very important. We're not taking credit for him coming back, but all we're saying is that we're not praising him now. There's no hyperbole now. We spoke about it even when he was not selected for Asia Cup. He's anyway come back because of injury to Bumrah. Had that not happened, he would
probably
still
was
not
only
be in
in
the
the
team.
reserves.
So that's got nothing to do with like him, team management really realizing. But I think they were left with no option, so they've gone in. But we had thought that he should be there in the team alongside Bumrah.
Yep.
Ramesh Mishra is what?
If Pant gets out, then form issue. But if Karthik
Follow
gets
up
out,
your
then it's
previous
nice
answer.
shot in Oz. If India needs to win, we need Pant. Let's not forget last year.
I mean, if Pant gets out, we say it's a form issue because he's been out of form for a very long time in this format. Obviously.
बस करो भाई
ये
पंत का नाम लिया ना.
पंत
Yes, sir. Pant, but I don't think he's starting at all. It's DK all the way.
So did that mean should we continue or do we wrap?
Which one?
We wrap.
We wrap or do we continue? Sansal Bhardwaj. What about Rohit Sharma's captaincy today?
Yeah, I think it was a practice match. He had to test everybody. We gave everybody an opportunity. Bowled first five. In fact, five.
Giant Slayer has come up with that, throwing the light. I said that Kohli dropped this guy Williamson or slash Brendan McCullum, and then I'm complimenting. Arey, but that's the fact, yaar.
But he did drop him.
He did drop him. He was on 9. New Zealand were 94 for 5. India could have won in Wellington after 50 years. But you didn't.
Would you tell me one player who hasn't dropped a catch?
Of course, so many players have dropped catches.
But why did you go back to 8 years?
Because Virat Kohli dropped a catch. Simple.
But
and
there-
Kohli picked up a great catch
But
now.
thereafter also, in those 8 years, he's dropped a lot of catches.
Yeah, he
You
has.
didn't
Also
point
taken
out
some
to
good
any of
See,
those
even,
catches.
okay, IPL, he dropped David Miller and Miller went on to score a century. RCB knocked out.
Come
Fine,
up with the only
push.
piece.
RCB Kings 11. I mean, Miller, 135 balls. Game over.
Okay, Ji. Thank you for your
Bye-bye.
company. We'll see you in the evening now, dugout.
Yes.
I mean, there'll be lots of other videos also coming in.
Yep.
West
We'll be
Indies.
live.
Oh yeah, West Indies losing to Scotland. All but out.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you.
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam. Vanakkam works for bye also, no?
It does, yeah.
It's like
Bye?
namaste.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like it's
bye
not
bye.
Hello.
Bye bye. Hello and bye.
Bye.
Don't know.
Both.
Shabba khair.
But Shabaka is only I think for bye, not for.
Not for a greeting.
But this is dual. Like namaste. You can say while going also, while coming also.